Hello guys, welcome back to the channel once again, and it's exciting to be back once again after some few days of full program absence, despite the fact that there's been some short on the platform that has been uploaded sometimes regarding what is going on in sports. And in this special episode, I'm going to talk about Anthony Taylor once again. Remember, I said I did a last video on him, but something came up that needs critical attention, and we have to address that effectively. If it happens to be your first time of joining me on this platform, please do well to hit the subscribe button, touch the notification bell, share the program to as many viewers as possible, smash the like button if you enjoy the presentation, and then last but not the least, comment to agree or disagree with my analysis regarding this episode. Yeah, and news out there is that, and it seems after cross-checking, it's been confirmed that Anthony Taylor again is coming to officiate Chelsea match against Brentford versus Chelsea on Saturday at the Brentford Community Stadium, the all-important West London derby. Yeah, West London derby, because Brentford, as you are aware, guys, are also in West London, and Reece James coming back to the game after he was red carded by Anthony Taylor. Is coming back to meet this same Anthony Taylor. He's coming to meet him if he's selected to play on Saturday. And this has triggered some analysis behind the scenes that which I'm trying to put it out to you viewers across there by analyzing some important topics out there regarding what the petition we signed as Chelsea fans, and for that matter, some members, fans signed regarding the fact that we don't want to see Anthony Taylor officiating Chelsea games again. But that even has not been finalized, and the FA has come out to appoint Anthony Taylor to our game against Brentford on Saturday. And I'm doing this quite quick so that whenever there's something that has to be done, the executives at XW Stamford Bridge, SW6 there, will take note and act appropriately to remedy the situation as at hand. And the question mark lingers as to what happened with the protest. That I will put it aside because nothing has been finalized yet. And despite this so much noise that was made about Anthony Taylor, I'm asking this question whether indeed those put at the helm of affairs to administrate the affairs of Chelsea at Stamford Bridge by Roman Abramovich really do love the club as the fans or some sympathizers of the club. And it tends to indicate to me that the fans really love the club more than the executives there. The likes of Marina, Granowskia, those guys there, Peter Cech, and those guys they put at the executive position of Chelsea. I think regarding this complaint of Anthony Taylor, I was thinking that the club, Chelsea, should have written an official protest to the FA regarding the behavior of Anthony Taylor in past matches of Chelsea, the likes of which against Tottenham Hotspur, Arsenal, in which in FA Cup, back-to-back FA Cup finals, he gave Chelsea red cards. Anthony Moses, Victor Moses, and then Mateo Kovacic, and then so many decisions, one against Alonso by Gazzaniga of Tottenham goalkeeper, in which he raised his boot onto the chest of Marcus Alonso only for Anthony Taylor to award a free kick against Chelsea. Later on, I stand to be corrected. Someone indicated on our platform that it was later re-awarded as a penalty for Chelsea. Fine. This is the kind of referee that we are talking about, who sees Chelsea as the victim even before cross-checking, and later after cross-checking realized that it had to be a penalty for Chelsea. Earlier on, whistled for a free kick against Marcus Alonso, in which when you look at the video replay, the goalkeeper of Tottenham used his boot to stamp the chest of Marcus Alonso, which is a bookable offence, a sending off order. He allowed the goalkeeper to stay on. Also, I stand to be corrected, though somebody said it was later awarded as a penalty. This is the kind of referee coming back against Brentford. The match even against Liverpool, you guys may think that fine, he applied the rules. Even let's excuse him on that even performance against Liverpool, and let's go back to the so many decisions that Anthony Taylor has had to take against Chelsea without even looking at the critically looking at the replay at hand. And this situation is baffling me to the extent that if this is to be Liverpool, they would have written official statement and protest. Yeah, unless maybe there's a rule that says that Premier League clubs cannot protest regarding referee's decision. Fine, the Chelsea Football Club should have written officially to we the supporters and members on our respective platforms to tell us that they can't complain because there's a rule in place. Yeah, there's a rule in place which forbids clubs from protesting the decisions of referee. That they should have to come out clearly to tell us. Though we know sometimes back, our club, Chelsea Football Club, has had to face some negative treatment from the Football Association, and then that begs to bring me to this question, whether Chelsea is indeed an English club. Because we are winning trophies for England, and we've not been treated fairly. And it's hardly for Liverpool to complain about referees. Yeah, in some cases, fine, Manchester United, they don't complain. But only Chelsea and in some cases, Manchester City. Recently, Pep Guardiola had to complain about James Milner's sending off order, which wasn't, applied by the referee. The referee should have sent James Milner in the Liverpool-Man City 2-2 draw game. It was clearly a second bookable offence for James Milner, but he wasn't booked. The referee ignored it at Anfield. And Pep Guardiola even complained, and he was given a yellow card to that effect. Excuse me. So I don't know if Chelsea is not an English club. Maybe the viewers will chip in that in the comment box for me. And the club should come out with respect to what is happening before the Saturday. Probably we want to hear something because the pressure is on when you look at the respective Chelsea platforms. At least, if not from the fifth stand, I can say on the fifth stand because I chance upon conversations there. The fans are not happy that Anthony Taylor has been appointed at the Brentford Community Stadium to officiate Brentford versus Chelsea. So the club should come out and tell us something. We're still in the dark regarding our issue with Anthony Taylor. We have issues with him, and we can't allow him to go scot-free. Even yesterday, last 4 days ago, he officiated a game involving Spain and France. And Spain are complaining. Anyway, I wouldn't want to share my opinion on that. They were complaining that Mbappe's goal was offside. Why is it that this same referee is having problem at home and abroad, and still the FA thinks that he's the best person to handle Chelsea matches? The champions of Europe, if the FA doesn't know, we are the champions of Europe. At least if they've been cheating us in England, we in Europe, we have fair officiating and we are the champions there. So they should respect us at least. Yeah, so I expect your comment regarding this. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do well to hit the subscribe button, touch the notification bell, share the program to as many viewers as possible, smash the like button if you enjoy this presentation, and most importantly, but not the least of all the points there, comment to agree or disagree with me regarding what I've expressed in this episode. Still, Anthony Taylor is coming until changes are made. As at this time of recording this video, Anthony Taylor has been confirmed, and I check online, it's been confirmed that he is coming to officiate Chelsea, Brentford versus Chelsea, an important match for Chelsea. And just at the point in time that Chelsea is on top of the league and we are first, the FA want to bring us down by bringing a referee that hates Chelsea, anti-Chelsea referee. And I can assure you, those of you who are interested in betting, this guy is going to give penalty for Chelsea and a red card. I said it on our platform. Chelsea fans, most of them agree with me. It's going to be a penalty against Chelsea and a red card. Yes, we are not putting pressure on the referee. This is what he does against Chelsea. So sure, those of you who like betting, I don't bet. So it's clear he is going to he will give a red card. So Chelsea should prepare. Thomas Tuchel should train the players to play 10 against 11 before Saturday. So the list said about Anthony Taylor, the better. Thank you very much for joining me in this special edition. I will be back as and when possible to see if indeed there are changes. And if there are no changes, we live to see what will happen on Saturday. Cheers. Bye-bye.